everyone, my name is Bjorn and welcome back to Yakuza Like a Dragon. So, it looks like we are ready to go to visit the Army Alliance headquarters, and I'm excited to see how things would develop here. So we're just walking at the front entrance. We're official guests now. Aren't we like familiar faces to these people? Especially to Arakawa's lieutenants, for example. Hmm. So what are we gonna do here? Hmm.
Hold up there.
Yeah. We are familiar faces.
Who's this guy again? Tendo, one of the Omi lieutenants.
Yeah, I think I recognize him.
You guys forgot about him?
What you mumbling to yourself about? Spit it out. While you're at it, why are you here and how'd you even get in?
Tendo, let him through. He's my guest.
Your guest, huh? But acting captain, isn't he?
Exactly right. The man who took a bullet from my gun straight on. And now here he is, back from hell itself to see the captain released from prison.
Yeah? That is real commitment.
Yeah, real commitment.
Well, if he causes any trouble, any at all, it'll be on you to clean up the mess. Agreed?
It'll be fine.
Aren't you just a lieutenant, bro?
I'll go back to trying to figure out what the hell is going down here today.
Nothing to figure out except the popcorn. So you can watch the shit turn the Omi Alliance on its head.
Dude, don't need to say stuff like that.
You think?
Remember what you did in Ijincho? Now it's your turn.
Kasuga. Why'd you have to hint?
I just realized who he is. He used to be a star heavyweight boxer. He's the loony who agreed to fix a fight for money, but when he didn't get paid, he beat the fixers to death.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. What a role model, huh?
Looks like he's more in it for the money. It's that type of guy. And Watase is here. Is he with Rio Aoki already? Wasn't showing. There was a guy in a suit
Welcome
there
home, sir.
with him in the car. Got me worried. Watase. Yeah, he's a decent guy. The last game, he was very passionate about Kiryu.
Here's the plan. The Omi Alliance was more or less split in half when they marched on Kamurocho. But most of the officers, the ones with tenure anyway, are still here in Sotenbori. Soon they'll all be gathering in the HQ's banquet hall, celebrating Watase's release. But by then, Watase will already have a document in his breast pocket.
The Omi Alliance of Kansai started off as the idea of a few ambitious men more than 100 years ago. In the early days, we were fierce, ready to go to war at any moment. Although we only fought against other factions, we know these wars took a heavy toll on the people here in the city we call home. For that, we are deeply sorry. Therefore, on this day, the presiding chairman does declare, and I, Captain Watase, do co-sign this official document which proclaims the Omi Alliance of Kansai is hereby dissolved.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
This we pledge to the Osaka PD.
Got me scared for a moment.
Why are you doing this, Captain? What are you thinking?
The Tojo peeps. Ah, it was Daigo who has it. Who was in a suit that was in the car with him.
I'm Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan.
Tojo clan? The fuck's he doing here?
As the Omi Alliance does, so shall we. The Tojo clan is also officially dissolved. Watase-san and I will serve as each other's witnesses as we each end our factions together. This decision was ratified by the Omi chairman, Captain Watase, and acting Captain Masumi Arakawa.
Bullshit! What kind of shady crap is this?
I mean, this is a way to disarm like the underground power of Ryoauki, right?
Did Mitsu tell you that, Ichiban?
Oh.
Remember now?
Remember.
Yeah, but I still didn't think the Tojo and Omi would just dissolve at the same time.
I know. This is going to send shockwaves through our world, and many will oppose it. Doubtless, someone will try to start a war of succession. But we anticipated that, and built many defenses against it.
Defenses? What did you have to do?
The 6th chairman planned every last detail.
Watase was involved too. He felt the same sorrow as I did about the future of Yakuza life. When we were finally forced to conclude that this is where it will all end. The problem was, how do we end the largest Yakuza group in Japan peacefully? We knew that if we simply broke the news to the officers, there would have been mutiny. To make matters worse, Watase had just been thrown behind bars by way of the 3K plan. And with their leader out of sight and out of mind, one wrong move could have started a coup.
Right.
But then we had the idea to use the Kamurocho 3K plan in our favor.
How'd you do that?
We came
how
up with
so?
2 steps to implement. First, ensure the 3K plan succeeded.
What the hell?
To achieve that, we purposely let Arakawa-san leak the Tojo clan intel. And then Aoki drove the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho just as we knew he would. He had no idea, of course, that this was our desired outcome. Amusing to think that he still considers it his greatest achievement.
Yeah, that's
In
too like.
reality, the 3K plan only worked because we allowed it to.
Yeah, because Tojo has survived a lot, and then suddenly
After
they
that,
lost to
the
this.
6th chairman made his second request of me. I was to keep playing the role of the greedy traitor, dancing on the Tojo clan's grave. All while bringing the Omi into Kamurocho to take the Tojo clan's place.
Arakawa-san's admirable efforts split the Sotenbori Omi horde right down the middle. Which leads us to Sotenbori as you see it now. Half its men stuck in Tokyo. Weakened, spread too thin.
And this was Arakawa-san's goal all along? This exact situation?
Yes, and he finished it right on schedule. Watase's day of release is here, and we can make our announcement.
So how do we resolve this angry mob?
Fuck you, Watase! You're a goddamn traitor!
Damn, Saijima! Oh.
I made sure this would be nice and sharp for today. I really want to test it out. Any volunteers?
Just these two guys alone.
Seeing these Tojo clan legends fighting is fucking crazy!
Yeah, very impressive. These guys are all Omi officers, huh? There are still this many? Even with half of them in Kamurocho?
There's Omi is just a huge, giant
you sound excited.
organization.
I'm not excited!
We're gonna march this declaration down to Osaka PD. I know, most of you are none too happy about it, so listen up. If you consider yourself real Yakuza, then you have to stop me by force.
Good shit. I'm starting to see the big picture, Arakawa-han. Tendo. This kind of brawl, most of us never lived to see one like it. So if we're gonna make history here, you bet your ass I'm gonna take a stand with the side having the most fun.
Oh.
Twisting the knife on us, Tendo?
I'd much rather fight with you than against you.
I'd say we're still looking pretty outnumbered here.
That's the whole reason they called us, man.
Finally time to step out of the shadows, huh? Look at us. We're about to have the fight of our lives just to get that point across. With the Yakuza legends at our side.
Gosh.
Shit. Let's make it one to remember!
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Watch me.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and use Divine Shot. Let's see what you guys got. Oh wow. Some of you are pretty tough. Okay. So this is only one enemy. I haven't seen what it actually looks like yet. I'm gonna use some of these moves first. Whenever there's a boss fight, that's the time I'm gonna use that. For now, let's not. The Giga Swing.
Eyes on me.
Check this out!
So I'm gonna use this.
Yeah.
And then Pyroprism. Okay, there's only one guy left. Just gonna use the Sanguine Blade Dance on me. Nice. Wait, there's more. I bet there's more. Oh.
Sweet.
Nice!
Sweet. But didn't think it ended just like that. I thought there would be more waves. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit! There's a knife.
Damn it. This has gone far enough.
No, Watase!
Watase!
Dude, Watase, why are you defenseless? Ooh.
What the? I knew you weren't really gone.
So he's finally back. The Dragon of Dojima.
This... You just showed up? Just like that?
Watase? How did you find him?
Who, him? I don't know what you're talking about. He's just some extra muscle. Some bodyguard I hired. Couldn't even tell you his name.
Leave this part to me. You guys worry about the front line. I'll protect the back. Even if it costs me my life.
I just realized that I'm not used to this voice. The last games I played in Japanese.
Know who you are. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Oh my gosh. Freaking Kiryu Kazuma. Ah. See that? He's also a dragon.
All right. Time for seconds. This feast ain't over till it's over.
They're screwed. You know what? Even if the Army Alliance wasn't cut in half,
Watch me.
that's not necessary at all. If you found Kiryu. It's kind of ridiculous, but frick. Just appearing out of nowhere like that.
You're in.
Jeez. Damn it, Kiryu. Why are you gonna do that to me? Good shit, man.
Is that all of them? Nice. We did it.
Ooh, Ichiban. Oh, yeah, everyone's gone. Ah, they're all a-okay. You know, they're legends.
Good luck out there, Kasuga. You're gonna do great.
Gosh darn. I'm not used to that voice. Why did I go start this as English? I thought I played it as English back then.
Hey, Ichi.
Yeah, but I still
Arakawa-san.
I actually
Sorry
don't
for
mind
not
everything
standing up. My body's not following my orders right now.
Stop trying. You deserve to relax for once. I owe you so much. If you hadn't shown up with all your allies, things might have gone sideways.
No, I didn't do anything. It was all my friends doing.
Well, then you have some very good friends.
yeah,
A rare thing.
because you yourself are a very
Arakawa-san.
rare and good friend. Man.
I'm very impressed and so happy you've survived all this, Ichi.
Arakawa-san.
Ah. Crime families to dissolve. Ooh. Okay, they've made it. That should remove like a lot of underground power from the bad guys.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean you were hiding the sixth chairman this whole time?
Yes, that's what I've been telling you. Do you see now?
Actually, I'm
Wait,
pretty damn
who's he talking to?
confused.
Well, when you have more money than you know what to do with, social connections come naturally.
Wait.
Even unique connections like Sixth Chairman Daigo-kun. Oh, we met under strictly professional circumstances, of course.
What's
He
his
came
name
to
again,
me
the funny
for
guy?
help after the Kamurocho 3K plan got underway.
Did you
Nick
hide
Ogata?
Kojima-san and Saejima-san too?
Oh, yes. And can I just say, despite their formidable reputations, they were perfect gentlemen each time I spoke with them.
Huh?
I never thought that you, of all people, would end up rescuing them. Life is so random at times.
Yeah, it's also so random
Well,
that you're
I wouldn't
actually
say I
involved in this.
rescued them. I just lent them a little muscle, that's all. Of course, then I got lost in the fun of the fight. The fight of a lifetime.
You are a Kawa fan, you. Oh, you really love him, huh?
What
With all
happens
my
next?
soul. And we're meeting up later today.
It just feels
Call
like
it a date, I guess.
there's a
Oh, how
resolution already.
romantic.
It scares me.
You'll have to dish about it
It's something
later.
bad's gonna happen
Sure
still.
thing. Clear your schedule. I can talk about him for
Like
days.
conspiracies, controversies were answered. Except that there's this one enemy left. I mean, like, I feel like we are celebrating too soon here. Okay. Ah, but I'm glad. I'm glad that Ichiban gets to spend a time like this with Arakawa. Like, there's a peaceful moment for him.
I'm sorry
his-
to bail on you, Ichi.
Quote
I
unquote
know we
dad.
made our plans first, but I've known Chairman Hoshino 40 years now. It'd be impolite to turn him down.
I get it, boss. Totally get it. When there's a shot at Peking Duck in Heian Tower, you take it. It was kind of silly of me to invite you to a meal in the first place. I know that.
Kasuga, I'm not a boss anymore. Just a regular old man. I don't give a damn who I eat with.
Well, is Sotenbori all quiet now with the Omi Alliance dissolved?
I feel like
People
there's
don't
still
know how
little
to react.
ripples of chaos.
Not the civilians, and certainly not the Yakuza. Former Yakuza. But I guess it's only natural when a 100-year-old institution just disappears.
Any Omi guys rioting or anything?
No, even if they did, it wouldn't change anything. Even when they had real strength, they didn't manage to stop us from submitting the papers. And they've only waned since then. Hate to say it, but their reputation's in the toilet. We don't need to dunk their faces in the bowl, too. We'll just let it be.
Yeah.
Did you really know it would all happen this
Then
way?
Rio can still
No, we
find a
just
way to
did the
regroup
best we
those
could. And this is how the chips fell.
Yakuza.
I can't tell the future any more than the next man.
Well, you had me fooled. Really seemed like you saw it all coming.
I'm sure Masato's in a rage right now. He must be losing his mind. All his plans hinged on the Omi's support, and I just pulled the rug out from under him. I never could help myself from giving in to his desires if he threw a fit. It's been true since he was a toddler. I'd always hoped he'd grow out of temper tantrums.
Some things between a father and son never change.
But I can't afford to go easy on him anymore.
No?
He isn't aware that well before he was governor, the 6th chairman and Watase were considering dissolution. By the time he pressured me to sell out the Tojo clan, all that did was accelerate their plan. Now Masato knows what growing power tastes like. If I don't stop him before it grows too large for his throat, he'll choke on it. He'll lose everything. Everything he's built.
And he'll probably blame it on you too, because he thinks too highly of
I
himself.
just don't want to see that happen.
He'll just think that, no, it's not because I'm not this and that.
Well,
He's kind of narcissistic.
I should get going.
Masato is kind of too full of himself. He would
Boss.
probably not see it that way.
Earlier, you said you don't have a title anymore. So, what's your plan from here on out? What are you gonna do?
The 6th chairman and Watase knew that once their factions were gone, many of their men would lose their way with no Yakuza path to follow. That's happening now. So, they want to find some legal means to take in these wandering souls who have nowhere else to go. I'd like to help them with that task.
Get jobs.
I see. Guess you do have total freedom to do whatever now, huh?
Yes. And the only thing I'm wondering is how am I going to kill the time? I think this is how every businessman must feel when he retires.
These first-person shots are kind of making me scared a bit. I'm scared that someone might suddenly shoot or attack them when they're on this vulnerable moment, defenseless.
That being the case, can I go back to being in the Arakawa family?
Ichi, are you?
It's just... When I was working in your family, it was the happiest time of my life. I felt that way ever since you rescued me at 16. I mean it.
But how can you still, after I sent you to prison in Masato's place, for 18 years, after lying to you that it was for the family?
Well, I accepted that when I went.
And then, after all that you did, I shot you.
You only did that to give me a chance to keep living.
No. All the chances you needed were inside you. Your own strength kept you alive. The truth is, I've never helped you at all. Not even once. You should hate me for all the things I've done. Why don't you?
Fine. If you really want to beat yourself up about it, then please let me back in the family with you.
Man, Ichiban.
Hey, Ichi. You were born at a soapland called Shangri-La, weren't you?
Yeah. So I've been told.
It's a hell of a story. One that's never sat well with me.
Do you know his parents?
I dream about it, you know.
You dream about it?
Yeah. I dream that it's 40 years ago. On that cold New Year's Eve night. Akane's there. And she's about to give birth to her baby. She gives birth in Shangri-La. In the dream, it's Masato who ends up being born in that soapland.
No, come on. This is embarrassing.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. You've got a good heart and you're doing the best you can. It doesn't matter where you were born.
Thank you, sir.
Thought he was gonna say something there.
I'm curious. Did you ever want to find your parents?
Good question. I don't really know.
You're already on your
At this
40s.
point, I've gotten pretty used to not knowing them.
Yeah.
You've gone through a lot. Not that I have any right to speak to you about it. Well, no point in dwelling on a dream. That's all it is, right? I can go the rest of the way from here. See you tomorrow, Ichi.
Let's give him a hug. Who's this? I do not
Yo,
understand.
this is Ichiban Kasuga. I like messages, so leave me one.
This is Hoshino, of the Seiryu clan. Kasuga, you need to call me as soon as you get this. This morning, they found Arakawa's body in the ocean.
The actual. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to end the episode right here. Okay. That was really tragic. There should have been a lot of things resolved for both of them, for both Ichiban and Arakawa. It's a lot of things there hasn't been that unpacked. Right, I'm gonna have to stop the episode. So thank you, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Gosh.